Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. A Robbinsdale family is pleading for the public's help in finding the person responsible for a hit and run.
The crash happened around 3:30 Saturday morning at the corner of Halifax and Lake Drive in Robbinsdale. Reporter Sonia Goins has the latest on the investigation.
We're all having a barbecue in the backyard and sitting around and having fun. Before we know it, we're like, where's the dog? Where'd the dog go?
Matt Paulson says their Friday night gathering quickly took a turn for the worst.
We saw that the gate was open.
He and his wife Katie were out looking for their dog Titus in the wee hours of the morning when tragedy struck.
I was talking to the neighbors back there. You just hear her screaming.
Katie was found lying in front of this bench just a few feet from the family's home.
When I saw her, it was just kind of shocked. Like, what do we do? Like, her leg was kind of twisted up. Her head was bleeding. There's blood on both sides of it.
Now you could still see the blood on the sidewalk where Katie was hit. She was sitting on this bench. She was logged on to Facebook asking her friends to help find her dog Titus when all of a sudden she was hit. Katie was seriously hurt. She had 12 stitches put in her head and doctors had to operate on her broken leg.
They put a rod in her leg and plate in her ankle, a bunch of screws in there. She's got a couple more broken bones in her foot that they're letting gonna heal naturally.
I didn't know what to think. You know, it's definitely more damage than it could be if she had just like fallen.
Robert Ackerman lives next door to the Paulsons. He says he quickly called for help.
It was 3:30 in the morning. I mean, there was no one else on the street. I would not be surprised at all if someone was driving too fast.
Police were out today questioning neighbors, asking if they saw anything.
It just makes me really mad because, like, if you're driving and you hit somebody, you know about it. You know you ran over a person.
Officials say they have very little information to go on.
Her cell phone was about 10 or 15 feet past the bench, and then there was some just plain black pieces of plastic that were on the sidewalk.
Meanwhile, the Paulsons are begging for the person who is responsible to own up to what they did.
Come forward. Like, admit your guilt. You ran over somebody.
In Robbinsdale, Sonia Goins, 12 News.
Police say they found car parts about 40 feet away from the scene. Right now, they're trying to determine a make and model. If you have any information, you're urged to call the Robbinsdale Police Department.